you've been on stages all around the world, Paris, New
Hmm.
York.
Yep.
Uh, is there a memorable moment from one of those performances where either you were clicking on all cylinders or it was just a disaster?
Right. How long do you have? I've got so many stories, man. So many stories. Okay, I'll give you a couple cool stories. Okay, one was in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
I was performing on this television show, and first of all, I didn't realize how big of a deal this TV show was. It was called Le Grand Cabaret, and it was this guy named Patrick Sebastian. And like Patrick Sebastian was like a mega star. It'd be like David Letterman back in the day, or Jimmy Fallon, a really really well known dude. And when I got into the car to go to the television studio, the cabbie was asking me what I was doing going there, and I told him I'm performing on a show with Patrick Sebastian. The guy almost drove off the road. Like he was like, "What?" And he literally pulls over on the side of the freaking highway to take pictures with me, right? Like because this was such a big. So that was kind of cool. That was a neat moment. But uh, at that show was almost a disaster in two ways. The first is the airline lost my main bag. I would like my main bag, the most important bag. They lost it. So I get to the studio and I don't have my bag. And I tell the producer, like, my main bag isn't here. They're like, okay, we'll just rehearse and trust it'll come tonight or tomorrow. Well, the next morning I get up, it's still not there.
Mm-hmm.
So I go meet the producer, and the producer's like, well, we got to change your act then. So I literally rewrite my act, cut it in half, and we redo my music, choreography, everything. So I only do half the stuff I had with me. The other half I couldn't perform. And that was nerve wracking. Anyway, I get on stage at the show and it went great. My performance went great. And I came off that stage so jacked because like this was a test. This was a professional test. Could I stand up to half of my stuff not showing up and still be a pro and still do a good job? And I did. I remember going to my dressing room so jacked, and I sat down and what did I hear? Knock on my dressing room door. I opened the door and there's my bag. They delivered my bag immediately after walking off stage.
Yeah.
So that was tremendous.